Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. What's good, fam? It's your boy dwayzeonblaze. You know the name, you know the face, you know the time, you know the place. And today we back again. Brand new react. Matter of fact, guys, nastyc had an interesting year doing piano to becoming independent. Is it over for him? I'm tired of this kind of question of people keep asking, is it over for nastyc? It's not over for nastyc, guys. But anyway, let's get into it. This is P That G. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go.
Right. With the year coming to an end soon, it's quite apparent that some artists outperformed themselves with some of the releases we received, whereas some indirectly took the back seat, all in the name of versatility. Now, one artist I want us to discuss is nastyc, who recently dropped an EP titled Confuse the Enemy alongside the producer Lekaa Beats. And I must say, he left a lot of people confused with this drop. And it's not because the music was bad or anything, but I guess it's because of the direction he took with it. Now, Confuse the Enemy is a 5-track EP which incorporates different sounds such as piano, Afro beats, or I guess Afro pop. And unfortunately, his direction that he decided to take with this EP left some of the hip-hop community unappreciative of the music we got on this. Now,
hip-hop don't appreciate anything, bro. If nastyc drop hip-hop, they're gonna say it's trash. They drop piano, they say they don't appreciate. Ah, come on, guys.
Is the music bad on Confuse the Enemy?
No.
Absolutely not. I mean, if you've been listening to nastyc for the past decade, you'll know that he's one of those artists who loves exploring with different sounds, and he's very much capable of producing really good music despite venturing into different genres. I mean, he has hits with SMA, which is an R&B record, and another standout record for him is Particular, which is Afro pop. So he isn't unfamiliar with other genres, so it just begs the question, what went wrong with this EP? Now, during the heights of amapiano, nastyc was asked if he would ever make music in it, and this...
I just want to say, what's wrong? The only wrong thing with this EP is he did it way too late. Way too late.
This was his response.
If any one of my fellow artists are in here, like artist friends and stuff, and you had a amapiano song and you were thinking I would go well on it, kill that idea right now.
You see? Eco! Kill that idea right now. Now what's happening, bruh? You see? Sometimes just be humble, bruh. You don't know. Now, hey.
Don't do it to yourself. I hate declining stuff, especially people I know. Don't make me do it, man. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it, man. Do not do it.
See, videos like this teach me to be humble, bruh. You never know. You never know when you'll need something. Don't say, this is not for me. I don't need this. You never know, bruh. I'm just saying.
But yeah, I love amapiano, man. It comes with a different type of energy, bro. Like, you can't fake that. I would be faking it if I did.
Oh, so you're faking?
Can't fake that, though.
Oh, so it's faking?
Look at it from a distance, admire it. You know, be a fan, support.
It's like he's being passive aggressive in this thing. It's like he's sort of low-key clowning piano, like, yeah, y'all do your thing. I'm good off that. Like, look at his facial expression. It just kind of looks like, yeah, I ain't doing that shit. Hey, man.
But push. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm hip-hop to the core, but that's not what I'm, like, totally zoned in, like, lasered on. You know what I mean? Like, I still do a little bit of pop. I tell you what, I'll make a house music song before I make a amapiano song. Because of my background, it'll make more sense. I'm from Durban. My big brother taught me how to use FL Studio, taught me how to make beats, and he used to make house music. So that's how I started making beats, making house music beats. So I make house music before I make amapiano. Amapiano is like mostly inspired by, I don't know, I guess you'd say Kwaito a bit. That's not really my background, you know? So, no. I did a Gom song once, a long time ago. Someone knows it. It's called Don't Download This. I was just fucking around, but yeah, see, if I did a Gom song, it wouldn't be too fucking weird. I mean, it would be weird, but it wouldn't be too weird.
To who?
You know? At the end of the day, I am from Durban. So that's all I heard.
But he's also from South Africa, so that excuse doesn't even, like, weigh in. You're saying you're from Durban, so you would do house, but you're from South Africa, so what's wrong with doing amapiano, bro? What are you talking about?
On my way to school, on my way home from school, at school, you know?
Now fast forward to present day and we have him dropping verses on piano type beats, but it's like, what changed? And I think that's where the disconnect lies with his audience and just the general listening public as a whole. I mean, it wasn't so long ago that we heard you denounce making music in piano, but all of a sudden you make a 180 and leave us in a state of confusion.
I don't know why people are taking it so drastically. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know, relax, calm down.
Now, personally, I've got no problems with artists wanting to be versatile by exploring new sounds. I only take issue when an artist starts to disrespect the genre that made them, or because another genre is receiving a lot of attention and praise at that time. Now, Nasty has never participated in that, or at least I haven't seen that from him to that extent. So I have no problem with him doing piano or other genres because he still claims to be hip-hop to the core. But I'm one individual. Not everyone feels the way I do. Others believe he turned his back against hip-hop by doing this EP. But I also think him saying the following also did him no favors.
Truth is the truth. Afro beats and amapiano are better than hip-hop. Like, music-wise. Music-wise. Bro, let's call a spade, man. I mean, of course, there's some songs where it's like auto-tune heavy. This nigga's not saying shit. He's just saying nyash a bunch of times. But live instruments, bro, original melodies, niggas who can actually sing, that's music, dog. Their music...
Okay, so wait, whoa. So if you can't sing, are you technically saying you can't really make music? What is he trying to say here? Because, bro, the same elements he's talking about can be found in hip-hop too, right? It's just that hip-hop is more so something that goes through multiple phases very, very quickly, bro. So it's easier to use synthesized, sampled sounds with hip-hop because it's easy to make those sound new and fresh and different. Whereas live, you know, live sound is a different type of sound. You're not really going to get a different sound, you know, or a futuristic sound or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, I don't think it's right for him to say that hip-hop is not actual music, or if you can't sing, you can't actually make music. Or that's kind of what he's loosely saying.
Lost forever. Hip-hop, we sample a lot. I'm not being ungrateful to hip-hop. I love hip-hop. I am hip-hop to the core. I am hip-hop till I die.
Again, we don't have to sample it. Just because we do doesn't mean we have to, bro. I think it's a... Oh my god. I think it's a good thing, you know, that we sample a lot. Because it like gives other artists from back then life and you know, almost gives them a new lease on life in their career, you know. So I don't know, man. I'm not against sampling, to be honest. Too much sampling, yes, but I think sampling is cool.
Hip-hop, we out here playing this weird game where it's like everyone is fake rich, everyone is fake balling, everyone is fake gangster. I'm sick and tired of hearing a nigga speaking about spinning in these songs. Like, what are you? You're not spinning nothing. Stop it, dog. Shut the fuck up.
Again, it's like, bro, I also look at hip-hop like a movie in a sense. Yeah, people spinning blocks, what, but also the R&B singers or the pop icons, just because they sing about something more realistic doesn't mean that's real either, bro. They just wrote about whatever they wanted to write about today. Doesn't mean that's real either. So I look at music like they're movies, you know. I don't expect the artist to really be living what he's talking about. I do respect it more, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to like you because you don't necessarily talk about what you're actually doing. I think that's kind of a bit hypocritical.
So I hope you guys are starting to get the picture right. Here we have an artist who previously denounced ever doing music in a certain genre, only for him to make a complete 180 and start doing so, which I'm sure didn't sit right with some people. I mean, we called out artists like cizzle, Lekaa and Casper for switching genres, and I just think the same energy is being applied to Nasty as well. Now, I believe fans not being happy with Nasty switching genres is one aspect as to why the EP didn't receive an overall positive reception, but I also believe Def Jam not being a part of this release also played a part. I mean, Nasty was signed to the label for quite some time, with him dropping several projects under them with Zulu Man with Some Power, the Iverson Army Tour mixtape, as well as I Love It Here. And if we're looking at it from a numbers standpoint, right, all those projects outperform the EP. Now granted, Confuse the Enemy is just an EP, so the less music you have on a project, the less streams it will accumulate compared to a full-length album. Plus, with Def Jam not being in the mix and Nasty allegedly being an independent artist, while it's obvious he wouldn't get the same push or backing from.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going against Nasty right now, to be honest. All those things P just mentioned are a lot of reasons to why Nasty is where he is right now and why the album didn't do or the project didn't do as well as Nasty usually does. The label, of course. When you're not with the label, your streams are going to be affected, even if it's just a little bit, but they are going to go down, bro. They're not going up when you leave the label. The only way they're going is down, bro. Even if it's a little bit, 5% down, 10% down, cool. Another thing is Nasty I don't think Nasty has ever dropped an EP before. I think Nasty has only ever dropped albums. So that's another thing to factor in, because he's only ever dropped full-length, hyped-up projects. I don't think he's ever dropped a surprise, like, just, I think this is the first time, and without a label, without, you know, industry push, with being in this precarious position too. Like, there's a lot of things just riding against him, but it's part of being an artist, man.
The label, like all his previous works, so it makes sense as to why the EP didn't perform well numbers wise. If we're comparing Nasty to himself, I mean, the EP was handled by Exodus Records, which is a UK company based in London, which deals with physical and digital distribution. So besides that, there hasn't really been any promo from external parties. It's just been promo from Lekaa Beats and Nasty himself, which shows he's truly immersing himself in that independent lifestyle. Now, as I said earlier, the music on the EP isn't bad at all. We just have Nasty exploring different sounds, really showcasing his versatility. But even Nasty himself knows that dropping an EP like this was risky. I mean, it wasn't so long ago that we saw a clip of him going viral, where he was talking about if he lived in the US, he believes his versatility would be more appreciated, whereas his SA audience just wants him to return to his old sound. I guess just rapping like he did during his Price City days.
Feel like if I was born in the States and grew up in the States, it would be. Because someone would have definitely said, yo, come here, bro. Like, I'm going to put you in every single session. I want you to drop a verse or write a song for someone. I don't give a fuck what happens after that. I just need you to be there, drop something, and we can leave afterwards. You don't have to stick around. You don't have to deal with none of the fucking criticism afterwards. And I feel like, nigga, I would have gone so far, bro. Like, I would be a mega star right now. But I'm in SA, doggy. And it's like, people over here is like, if you are too versatile, you're all over the place. You know what I'm saying? If you're too versatile, you're all over the place. It's like, go back to that sound that you did there 5 years ago. Or niggas are just like, this sounds like this, you changed. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. Relocate? I'm definitely gonna relocate. That's not a discussion. I'm just waiting for the perfect time. I was supposed to in 2020. Shit happened. Ended up not doing it. 2022, I was supposed to do it. And then I was like, nah, I don't want to go nowhere. I want to stay here. And
why did you stay?
Beginning of this year, I was supposed to relocate again. I was going to go there, finish the album there, and then stay there for a bit, and then drop the album while I'm that side. But I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to finish my album here at home with the people I love, around the people I love. Because I was at a weird place. I was at a place where I was like, yo, I need to fall back in love with music. Actually, I was just falling back in love with music.
So it seems like all hope isn't lost. I mean, I'm sure Nasty has seen the mixed reception he's been receiving from fans about the EP, and it looks like the Price City Nasty will be making his return soon enough. Right now, he's just giving the time and attention the EP deserves, but he'll be back with the raps once again.
This is a message to all my Price City Nasty C fans. Yo, stop panicking, okay? We're gonna be fine. Just let me drop these bangers, bro. Let me drop these radio songs. Let me travel the world. Let me dance, stuff. I know I can't dance, but let me try.
Yeah, but what happened to you? You'll never be doing my piano. Don't send me piano beats, though. Bro, explain that one to us. At least explain to us. That's all. I think people deserve an explanation. What changed? Just tell us what changed. At least tell us from your mouth, from the goat's mouth himself. Tell us why you changed, because that's, I think, I think if Nasty never ever said he would never do piano or everything, I don't think people would have looked at this weird. People look at it weird because they think you're being an opportunist. They're like, your career is looking shaky by public perception. So now you're quickly writing to piano where you know it's easy plays, it's easy eyes. Because you know, like you said, radio singles, easy bangers, which I'm not mad at Nasty for because he understands how the game works. If you're gonna be independent, you need to have hits, bro. And that's one thing. Any independent artist, if you're gonna be independent with no hits, just leave it alone. Just give it up, bruh. Just give it up, bruh. Because it's not gonna work, bro. You can't be independent and not have hits, bruv. I'm just saying, dog. Just saying, dog. You know, but yeah, man. Other than that, let's just finish off.
Can't I try? Let me try, dog. You understand? Let me bend some of these genres, bro. Let me sing, my dog. You understand? Paul of it, relax. Man. So my rights, it's trust me, right now, I'm just like suppressing all the anger and all the rage and all the depression. I'm suppressing all that shit right now. I'm keeping it down here. You understand? And then just dancing.
Dance, my brother.
We're gonna rap, bro. We're gonna rap. My nigga, don't be scared, bro.
So all I'll say is that this year has been...
I want to say that is one thing that confuses me, because people think just because Nasty's made a piano song or a piano-ish project, all of a sudden he's gone from the game. He's no longer a rapper. The bars are finished. No, guys, he can do multiple things.
Been an interesting one for Nasty. One thing about him is that you can never count him out, even if the music landscape doesn't look favorable towards him. I mean, he's definitely been one of the pillars of SA hip-hop for the past decade and has definitely pioneered a new crop of talent which is emerging in the scene currently. He'll always have an audience in the game, even if he's making the music that people don't want to hear at that time. But that doesn't mean he isn't talented or that the music isn't good. That's just the music he's resonating with at that time, and how can you hate on that? But you guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Are you messing with Confuse the Enemy? And do you think Nasty will capture the hearts and minds of the audience he once did before? Comment down below.
Personally, I think all Nasty needs is a hit, and he's back, bro. Like a proper hit. A hip-hop hit, not a piano hit. Now, with Nasty doing piano, I don't know why he ever sheltered himself from that, because his biggest song was like an Afro pop song, right? The biggest song he's ever been on, and that was Particular, Hawan Chawad and Particular, hey, hey. You know that song, bro. So, in my mind, he should have already seen the play that, you know what? I need to make sure I'm always close with my South African roots. But what's funny to me is, instead, he chose to say, because it was an Afro pop hit, Nasty only more so delved into Afro pop more than anything else, right? And into that genre, and kind of ignored the genres that were at home, like boom, like amapiano, like house. Like I always talk about Nasty on Lemonade. Like Nasty should have seen then what works for him, right? And maybe he did see that and said, okay, let me do a piano thing. But I don't know. This for some reason didn't feel as organic as at least not that Life of the Party song. That Life of the Party song to me just feels like a copy and paste type of track. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's original. Like Qweller's Prayer, in my opinion, is like that feels like a progression. You know, that's a combination of hip hop. There's a combination of, it has a little my piano in it. You know, that's the type of stuff that I think is more so what he should be experimenting with. Not necessarily going straight to your typical. That Life of the Party song was so disappointing to me because it just felt like a copy paste, bro. It just felt like Z and all those guys did the song together. They just sent it to Nasty, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I keep looking to the left. I'm watching my trading screen right here, and it's giving me FOMO. All right, because prices are flying up. Anyway, I'll catch you the next one, guys. Keep it locked. Keep it loaded and all that. Bruh, this thing is just going up, bruh. What the hell's going on, bruv? Man. Catch you guys in the next one.